I'm tired of slow progression. And the slow progression wasn't happening because that was God's plan. It was happening because I was standing in the way of my own potential.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is itsskaori. If you're a returning subscriber, hey boo, thank you for clicking on today's video. Yeah, I'm excited to be doing this video because this is something that I contemplated on doing for a really long time for two reasons. I feel like I'm excited and nervous at the same time because this content is new to me and I kind of want to make sure that my execution is done the right way. But then the other part of me is really happy because when it comes to stuff like this, I eat, okay? If you follow me, you watch me, I'm telling you, you gonna learn some stuff from me because I know a lot. And I'm not one of those content creators that's gonna be like, oh, well, you wanna learn, buy this and buy that, blah, blah, blah. Like, no. Eventually in the future, don't get me wrong, I am gonna start doing like mentorships. I strongly believe that I don't want to mentor anyone on anything that I'm not 100% knowledgeable in, so that's gonna be like down the line. But what we're doing in today's video, which this video is gonna be like a week long, it's gonna be like a week in my life, and it's gonna focus on one specific business. And what I'm doing in this business, the reason why I'm vlogging it now is because I'm at a point where everything is good so I can talk about it. So a lot of people, even my best friends, like, they do not know what I'm doing. This will be their first time like finding out too. That just goes to show that I really kept this like a secret from everybody. I got on this little two-piece pink sweatsuit, and y'all, this sweatsuit has been through it, but we're about to go to the warehouse, and I keep sweatsuits like this for that specific reason because I used to do hair in the sweatsuit and it has like little stains, not really on the top but more so on the pants. But the warehouse, it gets dirty in there, like really dirty when you're touching products and stuff. So I keep these for that specific reason. I went through a lot trying to figure out like the ins and outs of the business, and it's so crazy. Like when you start a business and you remember like your beginning point when you didn't know anything, and this doesn't just go for this specific business, this goes for like all my businesses. Like when I think back on a point where I had zero knowledge and then I think about everything that I know today, it's like, wow, like I can't believe this is me. I'll be watching YouTube videos and I'll see people ask certain questions, and it'll have me wondering if they figured out the answer to the question, because it's a question that I know the answer to, but it's like I can't even help you. So yeah. Another thing we're gonna be doing in this video, which is new to me as well, is the whole money thing, okay? So I realized that nowadays on social media, everybody likes to see receipts. Somebody's talking about how successful they are. People like those videos when it's like, oh, I made X amount of money in a day, blah, 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 this and the third. That's not really the type of person that I am. I'm very private when it comes to my finances. But I spoke to my mom about it, both my parents. My dad wasn't really understanding of it, but my mom was like, she knows exactly what I'm talking about because she's a little bit more in tune with social media than he is. But she was like, it's definitely true. Like, people like to see numbers. So that's why my first video in the series, I'm starting it out like this because it's gonna make people click. It's about to be 11 o'clock, so we're about to go to the warehouse. I'm about to buy a lot of products, okay? Actually gonna end up being less than I was expecting to buy. I really was gonna buy like about $3,000 worth of products, but I capped it at $1,000 for today. I said I'm gonna do $1,000 for today, and then later on in the week, I'm gonna spend some more, like, you know, see what else. I don't know how to like really explain it, but I capped it for a reason, and I feel like the reason why I capped it was very smart. Make sure y'all keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. And I'm excited. I hope y'all enjoy this series because you know what, I don't have a personal life, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, girl, you don't do nothing, so you can't really vlog the way that you want to vlog, which is what was stopping me from really pushing videos out like that, because I don't go out. So then I got the idea. I was talking to Ron, what if I start doing like entrepreneur videos, because that's what I do every single day, like every day. And he was like, that's a great idea, like you should definitely do that. So now here we are. But yeah, so Let's go.
See, that's why I told you, you don't have your notes. But what happened to the other day where you were like, what you said? Let me write my notes down. Oh, both of them is on 33.8. Oh, wow.
How much are these?
We need 50.
Alright, this one we need me,
Your book, your notes. They don't have everything that I want at this location, which this is what I really wanted to avoid, having to drive to somewhere else. But we gotta do what we gotta do. But we got most of our stuff. It's only 5 boxes short for one specific product. And I don't know if we're gonna drive over there today. Because if we do drive over there today, I'm not gonna be able to go to the bank. All right, ready? You didn't see anything? Earlier when you asked about the ketchup, why? Oh, where I had gotten it from? Yeah, it was from here. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. What is my mother doing? Whew. What time is it? 1 o'clock. We finished right when I wanted to finish. My mom was scared. She was like, you think everything gonna be able to fit in here? And I'm like, remember my seats drop, which is really the cool thing about this car. I love it so much. Mommy, I said I wanted to be finished exactly at 1 o'clock. It's 1:01. I wanted to go to the other place today.
In Lordman. Which part of the other place? Where?
Either Queens or Brooklyn.
No, man. We don't do that today. So wait, the other place we never sit with that price?
It's the same prices everywhere.
Yeah, so where do they have no account there?
Yeah, it's one place, just different locations.
No. Me they talk the other one them what we been to.
No.
We never see it. I see them sitting them over here, so.
Yeah.
Nobody not take up no chewing in their vehicle.
After they're so heavy. It's always there. Every time I come here, it's there.
What? It case up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and no single?
No, that's a pallet.
Oh, the pallet. Oh, I see. Oh, nobody not. Trust me, let me talk about nobody.
Yeah, why you pop it open and throw whatever you want?
This Jamaica up the whole pallet.
I don't mind people asking me questions or anything, but like for instance, if it's someone who you've shared knowledge with me, I have no issue sharing it back. But you have some people where it's like they want to know, and even if you do provide them with information, they do nothing with it. And I feel like that's the part of it that's like.
But then again, yeah, nobody now go turn up out the streets up like with him. They know.
No, I'm talking about with people you know.
No, not with people you know. You know, go. Yeah, you mean in general or with this?
I feel like more so with this because it's so like it's kind of so intimate. Like when it comes down to like hair, like even though I'll probably keep 1 or 2 things to myself, it's like that industry is regular. Like it's get a vendor, go on Alibaba.
With this,
cool.
No.
But that wasn't bad. That was how long we were in there for, like an hour and some change.
We left yard, and we could have come out already
because of the extraness that we did at the end.
Yeah, we could have come out already if we. You understand?
The only thing is, I don't know how I feel about this specific location. Like you see a big shopping trip like this.
Yeah.
The next time we do one, I don't think I would come here.
But the one what I like is we don't know about something, but me like over Jersey. You understand? But it's easy either for them drive up and down like that.
So honestly, I wasn't gonna do this portion today. I was gonna hold it off until tomorrow because I'm feeling really tired. But tomorrow's my mom's birthday, and I just remembered that I wanted to go to the store to see if they had anything that I could get for her. I wanted to get her something specific, so I wanted to go by there real quick and see if they have it. Which I'm mad because look at the way I'm dressed. They're gonna be like, oh, who's that? Why she look like that coming in here? But whatever, I don't care. So right now what I'm about to do is I'm about to go to the bank. So if things work out the way that I wanted to, I'm gonna be titling this video I made X amount of money. I'm gonna be titling this video I made $15,000 in one day, which I'm gonna show y'all the Carfax, right? Because like I said, nowadays, like, everybody likes to see proof. The thing with me is that when it comes to my businesses, I have I have a lot of bank accounts. I have a lot of business accounts, and each account is for like a specific thing. So the bank that I'm about to go to right now, I kind of consider that bank like my moving account. And when I say moving, no, I consider it my holding account. Like, it holds money for me, but the money doesn't stay there. The day that I made the 15, that was not today, that was last week. So I have another transaction right here with another 3 in it, and now I'm about to go to the bank and pull out another 3, and that's 6 right there. And then I had a clear for 10, so that's 16 that it came up to. But it's so crazy because it would have been a little bit more. Right now, guys, I just left the house, and honestly, I wanted to just go inside and lay down because I feel so tired. And my brother has after school today, so he's not coming home until 5 o'clock. It's about to be 2, and that part of me that's lazy would have been like, you know what, just go inside and put the video off until tomorrow. But the new and improved me, when I tell y'all, I really get down. I don't play. Like, I get work done. Like, I literally get work done. Let me tell y'all, stepping into 2024, I was like, 2023 was my trial and error year. Like, I tried a lot of things out with the business side, and it was like certain things worked, certain things didn't. Cool. But I said 2024 was all about putting my plans into motion, and I have been doing exactly that. Literally everything that I said I wanted to do within the last 3 months, it just turned March. Everything I wanted to do in the last 3 months, I've accomplished it, like, literally. And it's so crazy because on December 15th, right, I'm gonna show y'all. December 15th, I made a note, and I was like, okay, I want to start another business, but I don't know what that business is, right? And I ended up figuring out an idea for what I wanted to do, which I'm not going to tell you guys, because even though that's not what I'm doing right now, I think I'm still going to end up doing it in the future. So I was going to go that route until, like, I started hearing, like, certain things about that specific industry, and I was like, okay, right now is not a good time for me to get into that. So I said, let me push that to the side. What else can I do? So that was a point where I was at in December, and I literally set a reminder, and I was like, I hate when my car rolls back. Like, oh, it gives me so much anxiety. I literally set a reminder on December 15th. I said, one second, I should have let him go because he's in a driving school. I wrote in my reminder 2 months remembrance. So 2 months from December 15th would have been February 15th. So on my December 15th reminder, I put thinking about if I should pay for a YouTube investment, which that's something completely different, and I still haven't figured out if I want to do that or do that as of yet. But that has nothing to do with this specific channel though. So thinking about if I should pay for a YouTube investment and trying to figure out another way to invest, like another business to invest into. So like I said, I originally thought I was going to go that other route, and I didn't. So the route that I'm currently doing, which is what you guys saw today, is what I ended up saying that I wanted to do. So it was like stepping into 2024, I still did not know. Like when January 1st came, I did not know. I literally did not know. So everything that I know right now, I literally learned it in the last month and a half. And that's the type of person I am. Like, and when I tell y'all, when I study so differently. Like, if I'm really passionate about something and I put my mind to it, especially because it's business, like I love business so much and I'm always getting different ideas. When I put my mind to it, it's like, okay, this is really what I want to do. What documents do you need to start this business? Like, does it require any certificates from the state? Do you need X, Y, and Z? Which this specific business, it did require certificates. And it's so crazy because when I think about the transition of me not knowing anything about this industry to me feeling like I almost know all of it, It's so crazy. And I really thank God, because it's like when I see the point where I'm at right now versus the point where I was at last year this time, it's like he knew that it was gonna take something serious for me to be like, okay, like it's time to stop playing with your potential, and it's time for you to start doing what you had to do so you can really live the lifestyle that you want. A comparison thing, but although I'm doing better than most people my age, like I have a lot going on for myself, it was just one of those things where it's like, it's not even a matter of like it's not enough, but it's like I'm ready to see more progress. Like, I'm tired of slow progression. And the slow progression wasn't happening because that was God's plan. It was happening because I was standing in the way of my own potential. So now when I see myself and it's like, I'm really progressing, like I'm really doing some stuff, it's crazy to me. Like, I have a hair business. I've been selling hair now for over a year, but I've been into hair for like since I was young. I've always loved hair. I purchased my first bundle. I started my first hair company when I was in high school, right? That specific company, it was called Bougie Bundles Collection. That specific company, nobody still to this day has ever purchased hair from that company. Why? Because I would start things and I would get distracted, and then I would pick it back up and I would get distracted again. And that was like a really bad habit that I had. That was a really bad habit that I had when it came to like not even just doing business, but like making changes in my life. Like, I really just moved, like just slow progression. So it was like last year was my first year where I actually sold hair to people, and I made a lot of money from doing it. Like, I made so much money, and I was only selling hair locally. So what's my plan for this year? Now you need to branch out. So if I know I could make tens and thousands of dollars, like I want to say I made probably like mid 5 figures off of my hair company. So if I could do that in a year off of just people locally, imagine what I could do when the world is literally my oyster. Like, it's 8 billion people in this world. So if I'm selling to girls in the Bronx, selling to girls who would sometimes come from Brooklyn, but majority the Bronx, what can I do with all 50 states alone? We're not even talking about other countries or anything like that. What can I do with the 50 states? So, but it's a matter of, I was holding myself back because I didn't have a website. So it was like, how are people gonna know about me? So that's what I meant, like when I'm saying I'm tired of slow progression, and my slow progress was happening strictly because of me. So now with this specific business where it's like I'm doing it and I started it and I'm seeing like immediate results. And don't get me wrong, like there were times where I was like at obstacles because it's really not an easy business. When I first started it, I was like, okay, I want something that's passive. I want something that's gonna generate money. And I don't have to do too much work with it because, like I said, it's not my first passion. But I'm not gonna lie to you, as the time is going by, I'm really starting to fall in love with it. But regardless, like starting out, I was just like, I want something like not easy, because no business is easy, but I just wanted something that wasn't gonna take up too much time. When I tell y'all, this gave me the complete opposite. Like, it gave the complete opposite. And it's so crazy because I had already started, and when I started and I saw like, okay, this is different than what I really wanted, it was like at that point, you already in too deep. And it's so crazy because my mom, like I was talking to her about it and I'm like, Ma, this is like way harder than I was expecting it to be. And she was like, you know, like I really always wanted to do this, which the industry that we're in is something that she always wanted to do. And her birthday is tomorrow, and this is my present to her, you know. And I was just keeping that in mind, like when I was talking to her, and she's like, but if you no longer want to do it, like I'm cool with it, because you know I have to be the one who does like the computer part of it, like doing the research, understanding certain things, which I love that area of business, and I realize that a lot of people don't. But I love it until it's like I'm at a hurdle. But then it's so amazing to me because when I get to these hurdles, I always overcome it. And when I overcome it, it's like motivating, because it's like this was the answer to it the whole time. It was literally right in front of me. Like, this was the answer the whole time. You just needed a little bit more time, like a little bit more patience in order for you to figure it out. So yeah, when I was talking to her and she's like, you know, if you want to stop, we could stop. And I was like, I'm gonna see how I feel tomorrow. And after she left my room, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, girl, you in too deep. Like, you done got the paperwork, you got the accounts that you need, you got da-da-da-da. Like, it was just one hurdle. And I figured out that hurdle maybe a day or two after, and I accomplished that hurdle today. So it's like, it's so amazing to me that, like, that's what business is all about. And it's like I walked into 2024 and something new in me, like, was released. Like, I just was like, okay, no games, we just gonna get it done, no games. So yeah, I'm able to talk to y'all about it now. Like, even though I'm not being specific and telling y'all what it is that I'm doing, I kind of have to build myself up to that point. And maybe if y'all ask me certain questions, I'll be like, okay, this is what it is. But I'm so used to being very private. Oh, the drive-thru is open, so I don't even have to get out the car. I thought their drive-thru closed at 12. Oh, we gonna pull it out. She gonna have to pull it out for me, so I don't have to get out the car then. Perfect. So because I was about to park and get out, but with this rain, y'all, it just makes me happy, because it's like, for me, certain things is not about the money. I love the progress. Like, I love the success. And when I say success, I'm not even talking about, oh, I'm able to say like, oh, I made X amount of money in one day. Like, no, it's not even about that for me. It's a matter of me knowing where I'm coming from and seeing where I'm headed. Like, guys, I dropped out of 3 colleges. I literally dropped out of 3 colleges, and then it was like when I dropped out, and I dropped out of 3, and when I came home, I was just on some, like, living life. I was 19 at that point, and I was just having fun. And then the pandemic came, and then it was like, you know, we were stuck in the house. And sometimes I have to give myself grace and remember that there was a whole pandemic, because a lot of times I do feel like I wasted so much time, especially in this generation where I'm seeing 18, 19-year-olds, like, they started businesses and they were taking it serious. And although I started my first business when I was like in 10th grade, I believe, I never took the business serious. And it was a lot of things that I did after the fact, and I did not take it serious at all. I was selling lashes, made a lot of money off of lashes, never reinvested back into the business. So I'm gonna have a video that comes out where I really talk to y'all about my whole progress and I let everything out. But that's not what this video is specifically about. But it's like, yeah, I dropped out of 3 colleges after the pandemic. At that point, it was like, what you about to do with your life? Like, what's next for you? I never expected to be right here. Like, even with, like, I get business mail, y'all. I get, like, the little things to me matters now. And it's so crazy. I get business mail with my name on it and my company's names on it, right? My business cards. I love getting new business cards. When I get them and I see my name and I see my business name under, and it's like, that's mine. And it's so crazy to me, because I always knew that this was where I wanted to be, but I never thought that it was gonna happen for me. So now that it's happening, it's like wow. So I'm telling you guys, y'all stick with me on this journey. You gonna learn some stuff from me. I'm not gonna hold you, because I don't play. It's like, even though I dropped out of school last year, I took myself back to school by myself. Like, I literally sat down. I learned the foundations of how to run a business, how to properly structure a business. That was like the basement. Then it was like the next level was like, okay, just studying certain things, and everything that I learned up until this point really prepared me for what I'm going through right now. Like, it's so crazy. I have everything that I need for everything that I have going on right now. And as the year goes by, oh, this is what I was talking to y'all, because I feel like I'm all over the place. So back in December, I did do the 2-month reminder, and it was like thinking about what I should do, blah, blah, blah. So the reminder went off about 2 weeks ago. I didn't write my update until a few days ago, which was March 1st. Today is the 5th. And I was like, I found what I wanted to invest into. I understand the fundamentals of the business. And I'm about to make some purchases, which is what I did today. It's so crazy because when I look back in December, I didn't know what I wanted to do. 2 months later, I do. So now I have a thing where I'm setting reminders for every 2 months. My next reminder is going to be for April 15th. I wrote down, like when I set that next reminder, I wrote down what I was doing that day, how I was feeling, where I wanted to be, what I wanted to have accomplished by then. Questions that I have now that won't be able to be answered until time passes. And it's like by the time April 15th comes, I'm gonna have the answer to all those questions. And like that's what makes it so scary to think about it, where it's like literally time will give you the answer to everything that you need. This envelope has $3,000 in it. I'm about to get another $3,000, and then I just cleared a check for $10,000. And I guess I'm gonna have to go to the bank and show y'all that money, but that money is not coming out. It's actually in the account that it's supposed to be in, so I'm not gonna just pull cash out of the account just to prove to y'all like, oh, you know. But I do have this from, this is the money I'm pulling out right now. Oh, y'all see, this is for $3,201.92. Y'all see where it says right here at the bottom, deposits on Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. So I cashed this out on Saturday. See, cashed it out on Saturday. And I went back and I screen recorded it. So it was like I could get it right now, or I can deposit it on Tuesday, which is what I was doing because they were trying to take $70 out for an instant fee, and I was like, I could wait those couple of days. I'm not paying y'all $70 for nothing. So that's the money that we're about to take out. This money is from, this is the part that I can't, like, because nobody knows about this particular business. So this money is from one of my businesses. There's just gonna be certain things that I do that I don't think I'm ever gonna come on social media and talk about it, but there's other stuff that I have no problem talking about, like my hair company, eventually this, and then there's like 2 more ventures that I kind of want to get into. No, I'm lying. One of the ventures is about to open in hopefully 2 months, which is Airbnb. We'll be able to talk about that with no problem. So those 3 things. And then I have a 4th thing that I want to do, which this particular business, I'm starting it for my little brother, and then I want to eventually do one for my goddaughter.
Okay, you don't want that.
Okay. That's new. In certain months, I was getting on a plane 2 times. Either going to Atlanta, I went to Atlanta a lot. Went to Miami at the beginning of the year. I went to Miami in December. I went to Jamaica for a month. And just, yeah, everything in between that was Atlanta. Everything else was literally Atlanta. I kind of took a break. I took a little break. Especially the reason why I didn't travel in November was because when I came home in October, I came home for a reason. And I was like, I need to take a step back. And that's when I really locked in with the business stuff. Like really, really locked in and started taking a lot of things serious. Started studying, started understanding. Just started like teaching myself. I really went back to school. And that was, I needed that break. I needed that adjustment, that readjustment, you know. So I know sometimes when people see like that people have access to like money in the way that they do, a lot of people will comment and be like, make sure you're doing the best, like make sure you're not splurging, make sure you're not this, make sure you're not that. When I do that video, when I explain to you guys like how I started like my whole business process, it really started back in 2022 because I ended up opening up a shop. One of my last clients in the shop before we closed it was a financial advisor, and she taught me, that girl does not know, I don't remember her name or anything, but she plays a very, is my card in here? Okay, yeah. So I just had to make sure my card was in there. I feel like if I never met this girl and if she didn't teach me about budgeting, like in that small little hair appointment, that 2 to 3 hours that we were together, she is the reason why I budget and I know finances the way that I know it now, because of that like little lesson that she taught me. Because she came in and she had like an envelope specifically for me and it said hair on it, and I'm like, what's that for? And then she had other ones for like nails, makeup, blah blah blah. And then she started talking to me about her job, and she was like, yeah, I budget, like, but she budgets like to the T. I don't go in as deep as she does, but I do for the most part. But she'll budget for like gas out of her paychecks, her bills and things like that. I don't really do it to that extent, but I learned how to pay myself because of her. So back in the day, I remember I used to feel like a struggle whenever it came to money, where it's like, let's say my birthday comes around and my birthday festivities is gonna cost like $2,000. It used to feel so overwhelming pulling that $2,000 out of that one account. And then she was the one who taught me, like, okay, well, your birthday is, you got 12 months until your next birthday. Why you not saving on the side that $2,000 that you gonna need? What is 2,000 divided by 12? I don't know, y'all do the math. That's like $100 a month, right? So now, instead of me going into my main bank account and pulling out $2,000, and it's like, damn, I do not like to see my money go down drastically. So she basically taught me that, right? So that was my teaching for 2022 when it comes to business, right? But remember, I'm at the point now where I could look back and tell y'all the progress. Back in 2022, I'm just thinking like, okay, like I just learned about finances, cool. Not thinking that it would have anything to do with the point where I'm at today. Now, 2023 was the year that I sat down and I really learned business. Like, I really learned how to structure a business. I learned what documents I needed to start certain businesses. That's when I really became like official. Like, there was certain things that was going on, but it wasn't like official. So now when it comes to me getting a lot of money, it's no issue because I learned about finances back in 2022. So y'all ever thought about, like, you know, when they say like everything you go through is for a reason? Like, I'm telling y'all, it's certain things is not coming to my mind right now because I guess like I'm talking on the spot. There's literally certain things that I learned that is beneficial to me today, and back then if you had asked me, I would have never knew it would have correlated and it would have been as important as it is now. So that's just like an example. So what I was gonna say is I want to go buy a purse for my trip, and not even just for my trip, but I just kind of want to give myself a present. Like, I don't really buy things for myself often, so this was kind of like a congratulations gift for all the hard work that I did last year and for a portion of this year. So originally I was gonna buy 3 bags, and the 3 bags are gonna come up to, the 3 that I wanted, they were gonna come up to like almost $4,000. And last week I said to myself, I was like, you know what, you gonna get 1 bag and you gonna invest the rest of that money. And it was just like, oh, but I said, like, I had that money put to the side specifically to buy those purses. Go, babe. Specifically to buy those purses. And I'm just like, no, you're not gonna do that. Because you know what it is? I watched a video and he was talking about when people are in the come up stage, how a lot of times, like, when you start getting money like on a serious level, you'll spend it. So even though the money that I had to, like I said, I budget. So even though I had budgeted that money and it was like, okay, cool, like that's not gonna hurt my pockets, and that, like, what I'm using it for is what it was intended to be used for, I still was like, I really thought about it. I was like, you know what, I'm not where I want to be at right now. Like, I'm getting there, but I'm not 100% there where it's like I can make certain decisions and it's like, oh cool, like we'll worry about it tomorrow, or it don't even matter for real. I'm not there. So why would I get up and spend $4,000 on some purses when I could just invest majority of that money into streams of revenue that's gonna generate more wealth? So even for me, like, I joke around a lot and I'm like, I want to move out, and I really have no reason to move out. But you know what I was thinking about last night? I'm like, I need more space. Like, everything that I'm about to do for this year, I'm gonna need some more space. And I know I can go get like a warehouse or like whatever, But no, like I don't really like the idea of getting up and having to go drive to a warehouse every single day. I don't really like the idea of that. So I like the idea of going and getting like a 3-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, making one of them into like an office for me. So this is just me like talking to myself, saying like maybe next year I'm gonna move out. It's not 100%, but it's like, okay girl, like what you gonna need, I'm not, once I move out, once I leave, I'm not coming back. And I know sometimes circumstances make people have to go back home. A lot of times, like, they don't plan accordingly, they don't save accordingly, whatever the case, or maybe just life happens. I just want to make sure that when I move out, I'm not moving out with, like, I have a friend, he's a content creator, he's well known, and I remember we was talking and he was like, he moved out with $7,000, and he was like, after all the expenses, first month, last month, moving expenses, he was like, that $7,000 was gone. He was like, it was gone. And it was like, what now? I gotta make more money. Like, I gotta make sure this month I make more money, or I'm not gonna be able to pay my rent. And it's like, he made it happen, and that's his story. But I don't want it to necessarily be like that for me. Like, I want my rent, like, if I want to pay ahead for 6 months, I could pay ahead for 6 months. So that's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just buy the one bag, the one that I really want. The others was just like, oh, I'm gonna just get these just to get these. But I'm gonna buy the one that I really want, and I'm gonna invest the rest of that money. So now, like I told y'all, I want to start something for my brother. I don't know if I'm gonna use the remainder to start up that business, or I don't know if I'm gonna put more money into this one, or even my hair company. Like, it's so many different ways that I can go about it. So I just got to the other bank where I'm about to show y'all the 10 that I did for the day, but it started raining like way harder, and like the ATMs on the inside, I could see them like where I'm parked at right now. And right when I was about to get out the car, this other guy, he got the ATM before me. So it's so weird to me because they have it's like a small little box, and they have the security guard, like he's literally standing right there, unless he's on the other side of the glass and I can't see. But I'm like, that's so intimate, like he's so close by. I don't like that. Like, back up, because you can see what's going on in my account. I'm already here. This lady looked like she's about to be finished, so okay, yeah, let me go in there. She just came out. All right, but I just came from out the bank. I actually, instead of her massage is cute, I think I'm gonna get one of those next year, well, for this winter, next winter. But I went in the bank, and because the security guard, like, I haven't been to this location in a long time, and they changed it up. Yeah, I didn't like how it was, because I was gonna just take a picture of the ATM, but I just printed out my balance, because this is a brand new account. So it literally has just the money that was deposited in there from the check, once the check had cleared and stuff like that. So I'm mad because I didn't take a thumbnail picture, and I just left the other bank and I deposited that money. So now I feel like I'm gonna have to, dang, my thumbnail picture, I don't know, we gonna finesse it though. So I'm about to go home. I was gonna go to the store for my mom, but honestly, like, I can't move around in the rain. Like, I just can't do it. I be so bold myself, think you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like corduroy, wear me out. Arguments, you air me out. Tripping about your whereabouts. I can't keep no conflict with you, what can we just rub it out? I don't want no sex with you, you know you my plug, and I can't shake this habit, no. I've been down, baby.
Like this, what I would do to make you feel just like this. And if you wondered if I hate you, fuck you. Shitty of you to make me feel just like this. What I would do to make you feel just like this.
What's up, guys? So it is the following night, and as you can see from the previous footage, I just tried to set up my computer desk, but I wasn't able to because it is so small. Like, it's way smaller than I wanted it to be, and honestly I should have knew better based off of the price, because I think I paid like $60 for it. So I was still gonna set it up, but I just decided against it because it's like, it's pointless for me to set it up then have to take it back down just to do what I have to do tomorrow. So I'm just gonna make do without it. I'm gonna look right now to see if I can find another one. So I'm gonna talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm about to get in the bed and eat my food, watch a movie real quick. Today didn't really go the way that I wanted to. Like, I chilled for the most part, like during the day, and I wanted to be working right now by like setting up the desk, setting up my work area in preparation for tomorrow. But you know, what can I do? So good morning, y'all. It's the next day and I am just getting out of bed. Well, I'm getting out of bed for the second time today because I woke up really early this morning thinking that we were gonna go and get the rest of the supplies, but that got pushed back until tomorrow because my mom, she needs to pick up something in that area and it won't be ready until tomorrow. So basically it was like, it wouldn't make any sense for us to go close by there today and then go there again tomorrow. So I was like, it's cool because we already have some boxes. So today I'm gonna start packing them up and finally start getting the shipment ready, and then tomorrow, you know, just do whatever, do the other boxes that I have left. This camera is so heavy. I've really been thinking about getting a vlogging camera because when it's time to vlog with this, it's so heavy to me. Like, it's so heavy. We gonna get straight to work because I slept a little bit longer than I really was supposed to. I should have woke up about 2 hours ago, but I took a while to fall asleep. So yeah. And y'all remember how I told y'all that I had another payout that was coming, but it was supposed to come the day that I had went to the bank? I finally got that payout last night, so I'm gonna end up having to go back to the bank again and do that whole thing over like I had told y'all before. So I guess I'm gonna include that in this video too. I'm not gonna start packaging now because I literally gotta go get my brother from school in about an hour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbox the stuff that I bought and start setting up and getting ready so that when I do come back home, we can just get straight to work. So I'm gonna show y'all, cause it don't be no cap or nothing that I do. Cause I went to the ATM yesterday because I did, for some reason, this bank account, it's like it would not let me log in to the account. That's why I had to go to the ATM the other day to show y'all the bread that was in there. But it finally let me in last night. Like, I've been trying for so long to get in there. Let me show y'all. Make sure y'all see how there's no other transactions in there. Y'all see that? We ain't even gotta say too much. Like, this is not a bank account where my money added up to 10 or whatever. Like, no, we don't gotta say too much. Fresh open up with 10 in the vault. But I need to hurry up and get downstairs. I've been playing this game, y'all, on my phone, and it has me stuck. So when I told y'all I went downstairs to go start getting things together, I didn't even do it yet. So now I'm really about to do it. And now my baby about to get out of school. So it's 2:33. He gets out at 3 o'clock. So it don't even make no sense. The things is already downstairs. So maybe I don't know if I'm going to even take them out the package. I think I'm going to just get ready to go get him. So I see y'all when I get back in the house. I need to clean up my room too. Like, that's another thing. I need to deep clean this room before I leave for this trip. How I'm going to do all of this stuff at one time?
Deal with me. I'm fucking with you, don't know how to love me. I'm dealing with you, so it seems like I get so much, I don't get nothing back. I really thought it was love, but you're so fucking whack. Always get caught up in love, but now you know with that. I can't get caught up in love, so now I'm, yeah, flexing.
packaged this box really well, because I was trying to figure out how they got everything to fit in a one box. But I got my please handle with care stickers. I got my, what's it called, the skew, for the skews or whatever. This is a set, do not separate. I bought tape, which I didn't have to. Mommy, I didn't know you guys had a tape holder. So I'm about to set these up to my laptop. This is my book with my notes in it. I cannot believe after all these years I finally have a label printer. Like, I always needed one for my hair company, but I would just go to Staples and get them. So this is like a little accomplishment for me. Like, yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, I played around today a little bit, but it doesn't matter because I'm only going to be packaging up 20 orders today. Only because it's like I don't want to start my other orders and I don't have all the supplies that I need for it. So I was watching a movie earlier, and that kind of is what made me take so long to start working. But now it's 10 o'clock and time really went by, and now I'm finally working. But I'm sitting here and I'm going through my notes and stuff, and I'm just thinking about like my whole journey. And it's like, it's so hard when you're the first person to do something. When it comes, I don't even feel like this just applies to business, but like obviously that's the way that I'm talking. But it's like so hard when you're the first person to ever do something, because it's like, who do you turn to and like ask questions? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like maybe that's why a lot of people jump and go and get mentors. But I personally feel like when it comes to business, there's just certain things that you as a business owner should know how to do yourself. Like, literally, you should know how to do it. Like, if I'm paying for mentorship, I feel like I would be paying for mentorship not to learn anything new, but to learn, let me not say that. When I say new, I mean like beginner new. The only reason why I would personally pay for a mentor is if I want to learn additional information. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody who's going to add value to the information that I already know. Not me starting from zero and it's like, okay, teach me. Because it's like, I just feel like certain things you're just supposed to take the initiative to learn how to do it. Like, you should know how to read and write contracts. You should know how to properly structure your business. You should know how to format an operating agreement. Like, if you literally take the time to sit down and study it, even it'll probably, for me, when I would need to study something new, I could learn everything in like one night. Like, it's so weird. Sit down. If it take you a week to learn that one thing, to master it, cool, no problem. If it take you a month, 2 months, at least you learned by yourself. And I feel like the reason why it's so important to learn certain things by yourself, because you cannot depend on people. Like, you know, every time you have a question, you gonna run to your mentor. Like, no. Like, But then at the same time, it's like I've also been in situations where I've been stuck at hurdles, and it's like I really wish I had somebody to talk to and like somebody to help me and guide me. And I've gotten over every single hurdle that I've ever like been through, obviously, because look at the point where I'm at. But that's through patience, and that's through God, and that's through me like really saying like, okay, I'm too far in, like I can't even give up right now. Because the way I'm feeling now, I'm saying that because I'm sitting here and it's like another hurdle. And this hurdle's not big. I'm literally gonna get through it before the night is over. But it's just like, sometimes I wish I had it easy, where if I have a question, I could just pick up the phone and call somebody and be like, hey, how do I figure this out, blah, 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 this and the third. And that's why for me personally, this is another thing. That's why for me personally, I was telling my mom that I'm kind of okay with the people around me using me. Because for one, and you know when I say use, I'm using that word very lightly, but I say that because it's like, y'all don't have to go through what I went through. Like, you have somebody to lean on. That's me. When I hear about certain people that I know, like they're struggling or things is not going the way that they wanted to, and you have a friend like me, and don't get me wrong, I understand, I know sometimes people could be prideful, they don't want to help, but there's even times where I'll offer my help to people and they don't take the initiative. And once you don't take the initiative, like, I'm just at a point where I'm not gonna want more for you than you want for yourself, like, you know. But I wish I had a me in my life that I could use somebody and learn from somebody, and they teach me and I teach them. And I feel like a lot of relationships that I have in my life, like, I don't learn from nobody. Like, I'm always doing the teaching, and it's like, if I'm teaching everybody, who gonna teach me? How I'm gonna get better at the stuff that I'm doing? So after hours of trying to figure this out, y'all, it is 1:06 in the morning. I did not get anywhere physically, but like as far as like packaging stuff up, but we getting somewhere. Okay, I figured out the hurdles and stuff like that. Now I'm just trying to get my label printer to print out these labels correctly, but it printed out one of them really good. I was supposed to get like a holder for my labels, like kind of something like this, like how the tape is, and then it's like I put it on there and like it'll all, I don't know, I'll insert a picture if I can find one, if I remember to put it in. But basically that's the problem. So tell me how. I was trying to find the name of my printer, right? I paid $80 for this printer. Paid $80 for it, and I see that it was on sale now for $40. So what did I do? I ordered another one, and then I'm gonna ship this one back so I could save $40. Like, come on, you gotta think big. You gotta think big. And don't worry, y'all, like, oh, I'm not even using any of the papers, because I was about to say I have my own papers. Like, don't worry, y'all, I'm gonna send them back everything exactly how it was. I'm gonna give them the new stuff from the new package and just keep the printer. But I don't have to do that because I'm not using their stuff, I'm using my stuff. Okay, so it's connecting. Unable to connect. Oh my gosh. Why is it showing red? Is it pulled? No, it's plugged all the way in on the outlet. What's wrong with you, babes? Oh, this is missing a label. Okay, I'm gonna rip these ones off and start over. Y'all see what I be talking about when I say it's always something. Okay. Oops. Ooh. Oh my gosh. All these stickers fell out. Okay, this SKU is good. Oh, these are good. Oh, okay. This is a sign from God. Okay, I'm not mad at the printer no more. I am so freaking tired. If I wasn't going to the warehouse tomorrow, I would definitely be able to ship these off. But because I'm going, I'm not going to be able to. I really feel like I'm about to get a new business phone because my other phone broke. And it's like I want to get everything, like I want to separate my business and my personal life to like a T. I don't even want to be using the same. I guess I'm being extra with the laptop because I was about to say I don't even want to use the same laptop. But literally, especially the phone. Okay. So this is what I was telling y'all about the bottom of the box. They fold it like some special way well, I folded it like this, like it was the best that I could do, but he folded it like a special way so that it's like you don't need tape or anything, but it didn't last. So I'm gonna make sure like I tape my bottoms down like real good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like I'm really happy that I'm back vlogging. Like I really miss vlogging, like I really did, but it was like, what are you doing? And it's like, I don't know, I like the business vlogs because I love business a lot. Like I really love business a lot. My mind does not turn off when it comes to business, like literally, you know. I could go somewhere and I could like the idea of the place that I went to, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna do one of these down here. I'm gonna do one of these down here. Like there's this business idea that I have. Oh my gosh. When I tell y'all that idea is gonna really, really, really make me successful. It's gonna make me wealthy just because of like what the business is. Like it's a saturated business. I mean, every business is saturated, but it's like the location. That's the thing that's gonna really like, I can't wait. So it's like when I think about it now, like how I'm starting at this level, when it comes to the vlogging and stuff, when I'm really doing like really, really, really big stuff, y'all gonna be able to be there with me. So that's exciting. Anyways, I love y'all. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm tired. I gotta make sure I put my other battery on the charger. But I will see y'all in like 6 hours, 6-7 hours, okay? Good morning, guys. So it is the following day, and let me tell y'all, the reason why you guys did not see me again yesterday was because I literally drove to the warehouse, got there, literally drove to the warehouse because this particular warehouse that I go to, it has like multiple locations, and they be far, y'all. Like they're far from my house. They're far away, except for one of them. One of them is not too far, but the other ones, like they're a good drive away. So I drove to one particular one because the store that my mom needed to go to, it was like in that area. So we get to that one, and what was the issue? They didn't have it like at all. Like that one, they did not have it at all. So then I'm like, okay, let me see how far away the next one is. So look it up on the GPS. The next one was 40 minutes away from that specific location. I'm like, all right, we're gonna do the drive because we came out here to get something done. Let's get it done. So did the drive, got to that location. I'm looking now. I'm thinking that I found the one that I needed, but it wasn't it. It was like another one that I bought already. Like I have enough of that specific product in stock. So I'm like, I'm talking to the workers. I'm like, y'all don't have no more, blah, blah, blah. He was like, no, like that's it. So rewind though, when I went to the very first location, the guy was telling me, because he's used to me, because I be going to these places a lot, y'all, and especially to like see what they have, what I might want to sell, like things like that. So at that particular location, like he really knows me, so he's talking to me. He's like we could order you whatever you want, blah blah blah. So I'm like, when would it come? He was like, it will come on Monday. So I'm like, no, like I can't. He was like, around Monday, maybe Monday-ish or whatever, in the beginning of the week. So I was like, no, because I don't want to risk it. Then I would have to drive back all the way out there, have to package the stuff up in a matter of like a day or two. So I was just like, no, like it's fine. So I don't know if I'm going to end up going to the original location that I got this inventory from, like this stock from, to see if like they restocked on it. And if they didn't restock on it, I'm just gonna send out what I have. So what I'm gonna do today is I need to go to the bank today. I need to go to the bank. I need to ship off the box that I have now. So what I'm about to do is go downstairs. I'm gonna prep the box. It's currently like 9 o'clock. I'm gonna prep the box and then bring it to the store and just drop it off. So I have to print my shipping labels, like do the whole 9 yards. I didn't even remember to look for a new label printer, so I'm gonna set a reminder on my phone to do that today as well. It's a lot of work that needs to be done, so yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of work today. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna do a lot of work. I'm gonna try to at least like label all my other products today. It looks like I'm gonna end up having to do 3 shipments because I'm doing the shipments today for that one product, and then now with my second product, it looks like I'm gonna have to split it up into 2, because if I go back to the store and they don't have it, and they have it, then I'm gonna send off what I already have, and then probably when I come back home, I'll send off the remainder of the stock that I wanted, which I didn't really want to do that, but it's like, you know, like, what can you do? Like, when certain things is out of your control, like, you just gotta figure out another game plan. Oh, okay. So for the last almost 2 hours, in 20 minutes it'll be 2 hours since I've been sitting here trying to print these labels out, because for whatever reason it wasn't printing. Y'all, tell me why I'm doing all types of stuff on a computer, all types of stuff on the phone. It's not printing. Mind y'all, remember, we used it already, so it worked. Why did I have the papers in here upside down? So I'm reading and it's like it's printing, but like nothing was coming out. Like just now it finally started printing, but it was printing out blanks. So it was like the most common reason is that your labels are upside down. So I just fixed it and it printed out the first one. So now we're gonna print out the second one. Yo, I've been cussing up this printer. I'm like, this is why I'm sending you back. Oh, blah. Whole time it's me. Whole time it's me. Yeah, this picture's so cute, right? Everybody be telling me it's so cute. Look. Ooh. Damn, how do I show these without like showing the numbers so that y'all see it's from? You don't think we getting money? You don't think we have emotion? Why is not focusing? Oh my gosh, why is it not focusing, y'all? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna put the actual screenshot on the screen so that y'all can see that that was from today and yesterday. Most of it was from yesterday though, so I could block out the information. But this stuff is getting me so mad. And I needed to go to the bank today, but tell me how the bank is closed, and I'm not going to be able to pull out what I want to pull out from the ATM. Yay! So we did it. Okay, so now my box is packed, labels are printed. Who gonna help me bring these to the post office? And I have to bring it today because that's when I said I'm gonna drop it off. I don't know, but let me package these up. So I'm about to put like, please be careful, this is fragile. I'm gonna tape up the top of the box. These last couple of days have been a lot, but it's good, we good. It's just because I'm not used to doing stuff with like the label printer. Like y'all, when I tell y'all, I'll just go to Staples, like email the files to myself, go to Staples, print it out. But I'm like, I'm not gonna be doing that no more, because moving forward, like not just with this particular business, but like with my hair company and some other stuff that I have going on, I'm gonna be printing out like a lot of paperwork. So I was like, let me get a printer. Well, I have a printer, like a real printer downstairs, but let me get a label printer. So and then, you know, I gotta be paying Staples and all of that to be printing out stuff for me. So it's just smarter that I finally went this route. So that's really the issue. Like the issue is it's because it's my first time working with these types of equipment. But I am gonna get a different printer because I don't know, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna use it one more time, and then after I'm gonna determine if I'm gonna get another one or if I could push through with it. But I kind of want one that's a little bit bigger too though. I don't know. Hey guys, guys, I'm back. So I'm literally right outside the post, the UPS store. I just shipped off the package. Yay! I'm trying to contemplate on if I should just end the vlog right here, because it's gonna be like the same process for the other products. Like, I feel like I took y'all through majority of this journey with me. I went to the bank and everything. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I go to the bank so much, it's not even funny. I have to go back to the bank again on Monday. And oh my gosh. Then I got a lot I gotta do this week. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. What was I gonna say? I'm trying to contemplate on if I should just end the vlog right here, because the next couple of it's just why I can't get my words out. The process is about to be the same, so I don't know. I feel like I should just end it right here. You know, but I don't know. But yeah, if I do decide to end the video right here, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. It was the first one, so it was kind of like, you know, but I'm gonna do my best to edit it and make sure everything comes together really well. Let me know down below if you guys have any comments or questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with a friend. And I will see y'all in my next video. I love y'all so much. Mwah, kisses.
I be so sick of you niggas that contradicting. I be so bold myself when you come and fuck me. I feel so ordinary, said when you around me. Treat me like all